Right, so welcome again to MG Sports TV. It is Trinidad and Tobago 0, Jamaica 1. Jamaica 1, Trinidad and Tobago 0. This is your post-match reaction. And in some sense, a player review, player ratings, maybe not. Based off how I feel throughout the course of the video. But big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button. Big up on yourself. So, let's first start. Kaheim Dixon scores on his international debut for Jamaica. Now, remember, Al Grimson did say that you have some players who just score, doesn't matter where they go, they score goals. And I did say that when I watched Al Grimson's first two practice games, which was for versus Veer and Lion, the only constant thing in those two games was Kaheim Dixon playing almost the full minutes in those games. And I'm like, interesting. Anyways, but certainly on his debut for Arnett Garden, Kaheim Dixon turn up, scores a goal. On his international debut, Kaheim Dixon turn up, scores a goal again. No, this is definitely a good look. And when he scores, it seems like his team then win. Whenever he scores, it definitely seems as if his team tend to win. He's a youngster, a clutch player who turned up in big moments. No, I'm not saying that he's the second coming of Jesus. I am not saying that. I'm just saying he's a youngster who needs proper nurturing because he's at the right trajectory. But we saw that materialize. Anyways, let's first start off by looking at the starting lineup. The starting lineup, let me just bring it up. Oh, I'm supposed to have a starting lineup, man. I'm supposed to have a starting lineup. Good. Yeah, that's the starting lineup, people. As you can see, Kemar Foster in goal, Sole McCullough in the right back position, Garth Stewart and Stephen Young in the centre back position, Ricardo Thomas in the left back position. In midfield, I had Jashon Anglin, Jamon Shepard, and in the attacking midfield position, Alex Marshall. Out wide, we have Justin Dodd, Kaheim Dixon, and leading the attacking lineup is none other than Fabian Reed, aka Paco Blacks. Anyways, let's talk about the game. I thought overall it was a decent game. Performances fluctuate. Throughout the game it fluctuate. Let me just evaluate the performance since we already get the overall game out of the way. At the start of the game, look a bit dominant where possession is concerned. You can see us trying to hold a possession, but what you can see is how we try to build up. The build up was very, very important. Pass the ball, switch up play, quick switches between the defenders them. Very quick switches between the defenders them, and then that magical pass you would see where, let me just fix that. That pass inside the middle of the third, and then they try to play the ball out and in the wide areas. It was evident we consistently tried to do it. We do it over and over and over again. It wasn't as clean, as efficient you'd think it should be, but I expected that because it's football. People are moving around. There's many factors will determine that. Either the opponent you play against a little bit faster than you sometimes, or quicker than you in some aspect, but nonetheless, the team tried. You can clearly see what Al Grimson tried to do. And Al Grimson had this team for a good while now, preparing them. So I expected to see these type of performances. And I'm going to say I believe that they look of a unit. It's not like 5, 6, 7 players that try to play together. They look more of a unit. Now, what interests me is the one pivot he have in that midfield, and then the box-to-box beside him. Shepard was playing the box-to-box role, and he has Jashon Anglin as a pivot to sit down. No, it's a rough house, so maybe that's the reason why he use him alone in there. So very, very good. Quite a few times with bypass the midfield, and I understand that because two in that midfield, so you don't know, say you're not gonna really rely on that. Nonetheless, going forward, I believe that the team offer quite a lot in some part of the attacking third, but the final ball, just the final ball in some areas was just not clean enough in some final areas. I believe that there's a lot to take away from this. I think there's a lot of positives. Now we're coming on to the players. Kemar Foster in goal look quite good. I thought Sole McCullough was solid in the defense. Garth Stewart and Stephen Young, they look solid as well. Clean up everything, all aspects. Kemar Foster made quite a few saves as well. Ricardo Thomas, I do believe that they kind of target Ricardo Thomas because he played a little bit high up the pitch. So most of the ball them push at us was in behind that area where Ricardo Thomas would be. But luckily, Stephen Young was there, cleaning up a lot of scraps. Joshua Hanglin, I thought he had a decent game in midfield. Sometimes the passes coming off are not that clean, but ball recovery and his touches were quite nice. Jamon Shepherd, box to box, he did a lot of work. Wolper work, trying to recover the ball. A lot of interceptions as well. Justin Dunn, I do believe that I have seen better performance from Dunn. Not the best performance in and out of the game. Some of his passes aren't that clean, but you could see that he was trying. Fabian Reed, the whole of play was good. Ball stick to him when they get to him. He never really get much. Because most of the time, the Mafia fight 1v1 with defenders trying to get onto the ball. But it did not necessarily get much. The two standout players now, let me touch on them. Alex Marshall, he caused Trinidad pure problems. From minute one, he caused Trinidad pure problems. I think he was one of the best players on the pitch. Also, Kaheim Dixon was a problem. Pure problem as well. Lot of touches here and there, trying to move the defenders in and around. Fun enough, look at it. A lot of players came off the pitch before even Kaheim Dixon. So it seems like Al Grimson had faith that he will give him something. And yes, guess who turned up with a goal? A brilliant pass. After a few substitutions, the game kind of dropped, then it pick up back. After a few substitutions, you see where the team kind of find a little bit momentum after this. Then I thought it was Romeo Gotcha with a brilliant pass, split right down the heart of the Trinidadian defense. And who was that on the top of it, picking up the ball, darting toward the 18-yard box? It was none other than Kaheim Dixon, running at the heart of the Trinidadian defenders. Cut one inside, leave one, just fly off high pitch, and cuts inside and slot it home nicely. Many people thought Fabian got a touch on it, but actually it was the goalkeeper. When he pushed out his foot, goalkeeper just flick off his foot and roll to the corner flag. It was actually going in, but the flick of the goalkeeper make it look like it just get a turn. But it was a brilliant finish. We also got another opportunity. There was a cross come inside the box and Kaheim Dixon was also there. Knocked it at goal. The defender, just a slight deflection of the defender, which just turned it away from goal. Also another pass where big chance created was when Jason Wright with a flicker pass inside to Jason Wright. He flicks it out onto Devante Campbell 1v1, and he just couldn't find his footing to hit the ball with enough power with that perfect finesse, and the goalkeeper made a brilliant save. But nevertheless, overall, it was a decent performance, and if this is the first game, I'm expecting it to be a better second matchup. But brilliant day. Man of the match, I am going to say, I'm going to share a bit. I'm going to give Kaheim Dixon because he's a goal scorer. I'm going to give Kaheim Dixon the man of the match award. But a brilliant performance as well from Marshall. The defenders were good and the goalkeepers were also good. Anyways, this is the match reaction. People, big up on yourself. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think about the game in the comment section. Big up on yourself, people. MG Sports TV. I'm out. God bless. Boom.